Hello, it's the Crypto Lunatic, the channel for crypto newbies. And today I'm going to go all DGen on you. We're going DGen today. So let's just start at the beginning here for people that are new in. DGen is something that's like a cool tag for high risk crypto investors. And the degens are the group of people, the teenagers that throw in a couple of $100 to things like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu and are now multi-millionaires. And the degen is the game for these high risk, super high return people. This is the dream. This is the crypto dream. And the tag for the crypto dreamers is the degen. So that doesn't necessarily mean the token behind me, but it's tuned into something very cool in the crypto community. So today I'm going to talk about DGen. I'm going to talk about what it is, what makes it slightly different from most meme coins, and ask the question, is it something that can make you a DGen? Well, with that in mind, my friend, follow me on a little adventure. So for a start, where do I begin this journey? Well, I went on GROK today and I asked a simple question. Which DGen cryptos have the best utility and liquidity? So I asked the question and then GROK goes into all these things about key criteria, blah, 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 blah. And it said the top DGen cryptos with utility and liquidity of the sub 200 million market cap. Here are the standout cryptos under 200 million market cap with notable utility and liquidity based on available data. And it lists DGen, Best, which is hasn't even launched yet. That's in pre-launch. Subbed, DNU, DGen Set, and the overall take. And according to GROK, GROK's take is DGen is the clear leader among the sub 200 million DGen cryptos for utility and liquidity. Its role in Farcaster's tipping system and DGen chain layers, layer 3 ecosystem with DGen Swap and Frog Swap provides tangible use cases, while its 50 million daily trading volume and Coinbase listing ensures strong liquidity compared to Best and Subbed. So GROK is giving DGen a top tier. And unlike other meme coins, we're going to look into it today. We're going to look into what makes this a little bit different, a little bit different. So why these are undervalued with utility and liquidity. So utility, DGen. So let's start at the beginning. DGen is like a platform. It's like Twitter for crypto enthusiasts. And the DGen token can be used to tip other people for content. So utility, DGen's tipping and decentralized exchange functionality. So it's also talking about Best is a wallet integration. So we're mixing them up here. This is all of the three. It's talking about what makes them undervalued between market cap and liquidity. So effectively, it's done that, but we're going to look into it. And I've gone straight to my favorite resource. So I asked, what is the Farcaster DGen channel? In fact, let's go back before then. I went to ChatGPT and I said, please analyze DGen crypto and explain what the investment case would be to a child. So what is DGen crypto? DGen is short for degenerate, but in crypto, it's a funny name people use for risky bets on new and crazy digital coins. A DGen crypto is like picking a wild new coin that might become super valuable or might just disappear. People who buy DGen coins are kind of like treasure hunters. They hope to find gold before anyone else does. How DGen crypto works. Imagine a new game comes out. A few people know about it. If you're the first one to buy the game's token and later everyone wants it, your token might be really valuable. So this is talking about the DGen risks. And I said here, Please do the same for DGEN crypto and explain what makes it different from meme coins. So, what is DGEN? DGEN started as a fun digital coin or a meme coin in January 2024. It was initially used to reward active participants in the Farcaster DGEN channel, which is like a crypto Twitter. Over time, DGEN evolved as the native token, a DGEN chain, a layer 3 blockchain built on the base network. This transformation allowed DGEN to serve as more than just a meme coin. So this is the important part. This isn't just a meme coin. It has utility. It has utility. It's unlike other meme coins. And this was the question I asked to GROK about utility, because most meme coins have no utility at all, or very little. So what makes it different from other meme coins? Real world use. Unlike many meme coins that lack practical applications, DGEN powers DGEN chain, enabling developers to create decentralized applications and users to engage in various blockchain activities. It's community-centric. DGEN emphasizes community involvement. It rewards users for participating in ecosystems activities, including governance, and content creation. It has incentive programs. It's got developer support, and it's got scalability. So, a tokenomics overview. Now, unlike most meme coin tokens, the tokenomics are slightly different on this one, in that there's 37 billion DGEN tokens, which is a small amount for an average meme token. Most of them have way more than that. Now, 70% have been allocated to community members through incentives and airdrops. 15% for liquidity pools and support trading, and 15% for the development team and investors in the ecosystem. And the inflation rate starting in 2028 is 1% annual inflation rate, which will be introduced to support long-term development. So the current price, 0.0054 per DGEN token. The token has experienced fluctuations in value, reflecting the dynamic nature of the cryptocurrency market. So we know about volatility and adoption. We know the risks here. Conclusion: DGEN stands out as in the meme coin space by transitioning from a novelty token to a functional asset with real-world applications. This is huge, because this is actually a meme coin. The biggest thing hedged against meme coins is that they have no utility. This does. It's focused on community engagement, developer support, and scalability, positions it uniquely amongst other meme coins. However, as with any investment, it's essential to conduct thorough research to understand the risks. So let's have a little look. Let us have a little look. So we go on DGEN and we see it's not quite DGEN. Now, DGEN, as we've said, is definitely under 20 million market cap, possibly even 10, some DGENs would argue. So even though this is called DGEN, it's not quite sitting in the DGEN zone. So this is slightly less than DGEN. And let's look. The early people that got in did very, very well out of this. They've made an absolute killing. There were 4 zeros before a number there. We're now down to 2 zeros. So the early players got in early and they did pretty well out of this. But that said, if we go to here, which is back in, let's have a look. This is March. No, in fact, it's the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, no doubt. Look at that. And you would fall if you didn't take some profits at that point. So 0.05, which shows us that even though people have made massive gains on this, that there's potentially 10x from here, from the previous high. So it tells us that this could be quite interesting, because it's been to there and it's come down. It had another pump here, which is back in November, where it made it to 2 cents. And now it's come back down. So even in November, in this cycle, it's come down. And it's come down to 0.006. So it's had a bit of a retrace, and it seems to be heading back up now. We go down. We look at the markets. We see it's on Coinbase, which we've already been told, which is fair enough. And We see there's over 1 million holders. Now, this is big as well, and there's not many meme coins have this many holders. But holder distribution, this is not so good. The top 10 holders have 60%. Now, we've seen there's different distribution, and this is probably a liquidity pool, but nonetheless, this is not as good distribution as most meme coins have. And indeed, most meme coins have their full supply, their total supply already circulating. This one only has 38% of the supply in circulation, which means that there's big room here for price dilution down the line. So bear that in mind. That's important. Let's go to their website. So, meme with a dream. Now, there you go. That certainly goes into the DGEN narrative. DGEN is a reward token for Farcaster users, born from meme culture. It uses a unique tipping system that empowers the community to reward quality content creators. It also powers the DGEN chain, one of the pioneering L3s launched on Base, offering a platform for building and using DGEN apps, often referred to as the Las Vegas of blockchain. So there you have it. We go to their X account. And here we see they've got 75,000 followers. That's not bad. I mean, considering they've got 1 million holders, it does get me to question what happened. Maybe they're spending so much time on their own platform that they haven't got time for X, which would make sense because Farcaster, from what we can gather, is an X alternative, and it's a crypto native platform that rivals X. But still, look, they've got massive engagement here. That was on April the 13th. That was just over a month ago, 6 hours and 216 likes. Another one, 6 hours. That's only got 5. 16 hours, 139. There seem to be, that seems automated. There's obviously 4 tweets come out, all within the same sort of time frame. But they are fairly active here, and considering they've got their own platform, then that is pretty impressive. So we've looked at that. Let's look here. This is where it gets interesting. Now, this is Dex Tools. If I type in DGEN, this is the interesting part. We look up the purple hat and we see liquidity, 3.22 million there. But this one, look at this, 62 million worth of liquidity. That is incredible. That's incredible, especially when we look, let me remind you, 62 million liquidity, that's almost the same as the market cap, which is an insane amount of liquidity. And why is this relevant? This is relevant because it means if you want to buy or sell it, there's lots of money there to buy and sell. It's a very liquid coin. This is an incredibly good sign, and I doubt that there's any other meme coins that have this much liquidity, considering the market cap. The market cap to liquidity ratio here is off the charts. It's insane, my friends. So I looked it up here as well. I was looking on DexShoe. Now I couldn't actually find it because it doesn't seem to qualify as a meme coin. But when we go back to DGEN, you see it's got this market cap, and that's not a bad volume, considering today the market's retraced and not many people are trading. And this is way above average for small DGEN type coins. So it appears like there's some utility here. And I am not here to give you investment advice. And I do have a very tiny holding in DGEN. I invested £200 in it about a week ago. So there you go. I'm not going to get, possibly, who knows? Could be the Bitcoin of memes. Who knows? But the point being that I do believe that we could see a comfortable 10x from here. And of course, that's not the DGENs will be looking for 100x or even 1000x. I'm not going to shell that. I'm going to say if you get in now and you get a 10x return, you take half of what you get out and you're an absolute winner. And then you can ride the rest and have fun with it. So, or you may want to do that at 5x. The game here, my friends, is taking profit. Now, if you take profit and don't get too greedy, you can ride the DGEN wave without taking any risk. If it gets to 5x, take your original investment out, and then you're sitting pretty and you're on a winner. But that would just be my humble opinion. It is definitely not investment advice. But if you would like more of my little updates or commentaries on crypto, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you want another one, you will find it just there.